enterprise resource planning. Sometimes it doesn't always resonate, we're pretty technical people. The data movements that they needed to take care of in their integration, in the automation of that data movement, was orders and orders changes, shipments, product and price, customer creation, inventory updates, invoice, on and on and on. If you're a business owner, I'm sure this all sounds very familiar. So, there's going to be a lot of clicking here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So, they have their e-commerce cart, their ERP, hold on, go back a little bit, and the e-commerce marketplace. This is what they needed to fulfill. I'm going to break it down step by step. So, you've got customer create. Somebody buys something from your Shopify store. That data needs to go automatically to the ERP. If you make a change in the ERP, that needs to go back into Shopify Plus. Next. After that, you have orders. Orders taken from the Shopify Plus support need to be pushed over into the ERP, so you have all that information about that customer and that order over there. Next. Order changes. If there's something that needs to be edited with the order, if the customer reaches out and say, oh, I put in my credit card number wrong or my shipping address has changed, you need to be able to make that change either in the ERP or the e-commerce cart, and it needs to be everywhere, no matter if you change it on the left or the right. That data needs to be normalized and standardized across the board. Next. Order changes. Shipments, so if you get a shipment notification, your 3PL or your solution on the other end notified you that, yeah, it's in transit, good to go, you need to be able to notify Shopify, so Shopify can then notify the customer if they log in to track their shipment. Next. Price, again, if you make a change to the price, you have a sale on an item, that needs to be reflected in your Shopify store automatically. You should be making these changes over in the ERP instead of in every single different channel that you sell through. Inventory updates, very important. Have you ever sold something where you didn't actually have it in one of your warehouses? That's a tough conversation to have with one of your customers because they're not understanding at that point. They've already paid for their good. You need to have your inventory numbers correct. Invoices, so all the invoicing needs to be pushed over into Shopify Plus automatically. And the last one for this one, product, okay? Product information, if you change information on a pair of shoes that you're selling, that needs to be able to be pushed over to Shopify Plus and all of your other channels. Change it in one place, gets pushed out everywhere else. So for the e-commerce marketplace, what they needed to take care of were orders, obviously same kind of flow coming from the e-commerce cart up to the ERP, so everything's stored in a central master brain for your business. And then shipment, invoice, inventory, price, all that good information needs to flow back down to the e-commerce marketplace. One more click. That's everything that they needed to take care of. Pretty complex, right? One more slide. When we go in and we actually sit down with a customer, this is what it actually looks like. Just for a little bit of context, we've removed a lot of different specific industry stuff from here, so it's very simplified still. But you sit down across from somebody who's looking to do all these integrations, all these flows, plus apply those business rules so they don't have to manipulate that data at either end. This is kind of what comes out as a first step. So this customer, they went with a different integration strategy. They went with a custom code solution provided by a third party that said, yeah, no problem, I can do it, no problem. What happened is they acquired this new brand recently for the static DIY solution, the custom coded solution. What they needed to do to integrate that new brand into the whole system of other integrations that they had already built for them was create an entire new data integration workflow from scratch. They had to start everything over again because it was like a new customer had just walked in the door. With an agile solution, something that, people specialize, they do this day in, day out, they know what they're doing, they've got the right technical tools in their tool bag. For us, when we came on the scene, all we had to do is duplicate a different workflow. That application-specific workflow, we just implemented it. It took maybe a day or two to get the work done, and it was up and live, and that's it. Welcome to the company. Go back. They also needed to change the ship method. So as a business, you might need to change, 3PL suppliers, logistics, you're going with UPS over FedEx, whatever the case is. You need to be able to agilely respond to that change in your business. For the static solution, again, they had to rebuild that workflow to get it to work. You change the ship method, we've got to start from scratch and build it all over again. For VL, a more agile solution, because we've got, again, the right tools in our toolbox, it just required us changing a few parameters, literally a couple of fields in the back end for our system. Took about 20 minutes to do, a little bit of testing, done. And the last one here, applying business rules. Again, this is the stuff that matters to your business. I need this piece of data treated this way. I need this piece of data to be treated another way, okay? The static solution, again, because it's static, it doesn't bend with pressure, didn't work for that. They were having to manually manipulate data on either end. For us, what we do is the integration, connect the two applications together, or however many applications it is in there, and then we have business rules, our customers' business rules applied to that data transformation as it's in transit, if you can imagine that. So nothing needs to be changed on either end once everything's said and done. Next. So it's really about agility. Being able to grow with Shopify Plus. Shopify Plus, is, all of you know, is a great product. It gives you all the tools at hand. But if you're not manipulating the great data, the great value that can come out of Shopify, and you're not able to respond and run with changes in the market quickly, you're going to be behind the game. You're leaving yourself vulnerable to competition, essentially. Your integrations should not dictate how you run your business. If you're sitting down with somebody who says that they can provide an integration solution, and don't worry, I got it, no problem. But we can't work with this application because we don't know how to work with their API. And by the way, you're going to need to do this over here so that we can do things right. And maybe don't buy that product over there, or that application, because it's a little challenging for us. You're changing your business to fit the integration solution. Shouldn't be that way. You don't have to change your business to work with Shopify Plus. Why would you change it for your data integration solution?